Welcome to Auto Vehicle Info, the channel where we dive deep into the machines that move us from the roads to the skies. Today, we're taking a thrilling journey back in time with a modern twist as we explore the reimagined 2026 Douglas DC-3 Dakota, a classic propeller airliner reborn for a new era. This iconic aircraft, originally introduced in the 1930s, revolutionized air travel and became a legend in aviation history. Now, in 2026, it's making a comeback with a blend of vintage charm and cutting-edge technology. Whether you're an aviation enthusiast, a history buff, or just curious about this timeless machine, buckle up as we uncover the story, design, and future of the 2026 DC-3 Dakota. Let's get started. The Douglas DC-3, often called the Dakota, first took to the skies on December 17, 1935. Exactly 32 years after the Wright brothers' historic flight at Kitty Hawk. Designed by a team led by Chief Engineer Arthur E. Raymond at Douglas Aircraft Company, the DC-3 was a direct response to a challenge from American Airlines CEO Cyrus Smith, who wanted a larger, more comfortable successor to the DC-2. The result was an aircraft that transformed the airline industry. With a cruise speed of 207 mph, and a range of 1,500 miles, the DC-3 could cross the United States in about 15 hours eastbound with just 3 refueling stops. A massive leap over the slower, shorter hop flights of its competitors like the Boeing 247. Its ability to carry 21 to 32 passengers or 700 kg of cargo, combined with its reliability and ability to operate from short, unpaved runways, made it a game-changer. By 1938, the DC-3 carried 95% of U.S. commercial air traffic and captured 90% of the global airline market, earning its reputation as the first airliner to make a profit without relying on government mail contracts or subsidies. Its robust construction and versatility also made it a favorite during World War II, where it served as the C-47 Skytrain, airlifting troops, cargo, and wounded soldiers. General Dwight Eisenhower even called it one of the most critical tools for the Allied victory. Over 16,000 DC-3s were built, including military variants, with licensed versions produced in Japan as the Showa L2D, and in the Soviet Union as the Lisanov L2. Nicknamed a Goonie bird and described as a collection of parts flying in loose formation, the DC-3's ruggedness and adaptability ensured its legacy, with over 400 still in operation worldwide by the late 1990s. Fast forward to 2026, and the DC-3 Dakota is back, reimagined for a modern audience while preserving its timeless appeal. The 2026 DC-3 is not just a nostalgic tribute. It's a carefully crafted blend of classic design and contemporary engineering, aimed at niche markets like luxury air tours, cargo transport in remote regions, and even private collectors. The airframe remains true to the original low-wing metal monoplane with conventional tailwheel landing gear, powered by 2 radial piston engines. However, the 2026 model introduces significant upgrades. The engines are modernized, Pratt & Whitney, Canada, P6, turboprops, similar to those used in the Basler BT-67 conversion, offering improved fuel efficiency, reduced maintenance, and a power output of around 1,200 HP each. These engines boost the cruise speed to approximately 230 mph, while maintaining the aircraft's legendary ability to operate from grass or dirt strips, making it ideal for remote destinations. The fuselage has been slightly lengthened by about 3 feet, increasing cargo capacity and allowing for more spacious cabin configurations. The airframe is reinforced with advanced composites in key areas to enhance durability without compromising the classic aesthetic. The 2026 DC-3 can carry up to 28 passengers in a luxury configuration or 3,500 kg of cargo, with a range extended to 1,800 miles thanks to improved fuel systems. The landing gear has been upgraded for better handling on rough surfaces, and the cockpit now features a glass panel avionics, suite with GPS, autopilot, and weather radar, blending old-school charm with modern safety standards. What makes the 2026 DC-3 Dakota so special is its appeal to a wide range of operators. For airlines and tour companies, it's a chance to offer a unique travel experience. Imagine boarding a beautifully restored DC-3 for a scenic flight over the Grand Canyon, the African savanna, or the Himalayan foothills, with large windows offering panoramic views and a cabin designed for comfort, complete with leather seats and vintage-inspired decor. The aircraft's ability to land on short, unpaved runways makes it perfect for adventure tourism in places where modern jets can't go. For cargo operators, particularly in developing countries, the 2026 DC-3 is a workhorse. Its rugged design and low operating costs make it ideal for delivering supplies to remote communities, much like its predecessors did in the 1940s and 1950s. The aircraft's versatility also appeals to skydiving companies and even filmmakers looking for an authentic backdrop for period dramas. Some operators, like those inspired by classic flight at Coventry Airport, are already planning to use the 2026 DC-3 for heritage flights, letting passengers experience the golden age of aviation. The aircraft's historical significance is undeniable. Air India called it the amiable cow, and the Indian Air Force relied on it during the 1947 Kashmir conflict to airlift troops to Srinagar and supply Poonch under extreme conditions, including high-altitude flights over the Himalayas, without de-icing or pressurization. The interior of the 2026 DC-3 Dakota is a masterpiece of retro-modern design. The cabin retains the classic rounded windows and exposed metal framework, but incorporates soundproofing to reduce the noise of those powerful turboprops. Passengers can choose from configurations like a 14-seat sleeper layout, reminiscent of the original Douglas Sleeper Transport DST, or a standard 28-seat setup for shorter flights. Luxury operators can customize the interior with hardwood paneling, ambient lighting, and even an in-flight kitchen for gourmet dining at 10,000 feet. The cockpit, while equipped with modern avionics, keeps the analog feel with replica gauges and controls that pay homage to the original. Safety features have been brought up to 2026 standards, with improved fire suppression systems, reinforced cabin structures, and advanced navigation aids. The aircraft's iconic silhouette, those broad wings, twin engines, and distinctive tail, remains unchanged, ensuring that it turns heads at air shows and airports alike. For pilots, flying the 2026 DC-3 is a unique experience. The tailwheel design requires skill, especially during takeoff and landing, but the updated engines and avionics make it more forgiving than its 1930s counterpart. Training programs are already being developed to teach a new generation of pilots how to handle this classic bird with modern precision. The 2026 DC-3 Dakota also taps into a growing trend of sustainable aviation. While it's not a hybrid or electric aircraft, its turboprop engines are more fuel efficient than the original radial engines, and the airframe's longevity means fewer resources are needed for replacements. Operators can also opt for sustainable aviation fuel SAF to reduce carbon emissions, making the DC-3 a surprisingly eco-friendly choice for niche operations. The aircraft's production is limited, with manufacturers focusing on small batch builds to maintain exclusivity. Companies like Basler Turbo Conversions, which has been refurbishing DC-3s for decades, are involved in the 2026 project, ensuring that each aircraft meets rigorous quality standards. The cost of a new 2026 DC-3 is estimated to be in the range of $4.6 million. Depending on customizations, a bargain compared to modern regional jets, but a premium for its specialized market. For those who can't afford a new one, refurbished classic DC-3s are still available, with some operators like Braddock Specialized Air Services International offering turboprop conversions like the BT-67 for a fraction of the cost. The legacy of the DC-3 is impossible to overstate. During its heyday, it was the backbone of airlines like American, United, 2A, and Delta, which still operates a commemorative DC-3 for special events. Its military variant, the C-47, was a hero of World War II, dropping paratroopers on D-Day and supplying troops in the Pacific. Post-war, surplus DC-3s flooded the market, jump-starting the global airline industry and serving everywhere from Australia to South America. The 2026 DC-3 Dakota builds on this legacy, offering a bridge between the past and the future. It's not meant to compete with modern jets like the Boeing 737 or Airbus A320, but to carve out a niche where nostalgia, reliability, and versatility reign supreme. Museums like the Museum of Flight in Seattle and historical societies like the DC-3 Dakota Historical Society are already celebrating the comeback, with plans for exhibitions and airshow appearances. The 2026 model has also caught the attention of Hollywood, with rumors of its use in upcoming films set in the mid-20th century. For auto vehicle info viewers, the 2026 DC-3 Dakota is more than just an airplane. It's a testament to human ingenuity and the enduring allure of classic design. Its ability to blend old-school aesthetics with modern performance makes it a standout in a world dominated by sleek, impersonal jets. Whether it's soaring over scenic landscapes, delivering aid to remote regions, or starring in a blockbuster, the DC-3 Dakota remains a symbol of adventure and resilience. If you're as excited as we are about this reborn legend, let us know in the comments below. Would you take a ride on a 2026 DC-3? Or do you have a favorite memory of the original? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on all things aviation, automotive, and more. For more details on the 2026 DC-3, check out XDAI for the latest updates. Thanks for joining us on this high-flying journey, and we'll see you in the next video.